When going to the gym, especially for guys, what is the one body part that you really want to build? Your biceps? Sure, but what is another body part? Your tits. And what I've noticed is that a lot of guys really struggle to grow their tits. And because I've been able to get my chest relatively big with ease, and I've noticed a lot of people were struggling, so I thought to make this video, teach them how to do it. How am I gonna be any different than all these other YouTube fitness videos? Well, first of all, I'm just like you. I'm a retarded, masturbating faggot, hoping to get laid, lonely, a brokey, a loser, known the touch or love of a woman. And like you, I thought going to the gym would solve all my problems and get married and give me a happy life, but that hasn't happened. And I'm still that same retarded, masturbating faggot. Now I can bench press basically 3 plates now. I'm not gonna really go into these science-y, fancy ways. I'm not gonna be like, if you move your arms and shake your arms and move your chest like 67.5569% faster and chuck the muscle and go. First up, we have the bench press. It is a barbell bench press and it is a flat bench press. It is put your back up like this, lie down. It's very simple. Have your thumb grip around the edges between the smooth and do something I like to call a pull-up like this. Pretend like you're about to do a pull-up and a squat with your legs. So it's something called contracting your shoulder blades. I just simply think of it as a simple pull-up. And then take a breath. And then lift. And there you go. Now there's one little extra trick, and that one little extra trick is on your brain. In order to be successful in the gym at all, you need to develop a thirst for pain. You need to love pain. I went to the gym and now I have pretty much a full-on pain fetish. This pain fetish is what pushes me to keep lifting and keep trying my best and get PRs. And of course, I always create delusions in my mind is if I don't do this bench, I will never get laid and no one will ever love me. Your competitor, your gym bro who has his girl is better than you. Prove him wrong. Lift this, make this lift. Prove him wrong. Prove to yourself that you're better than him and his girl should be yours and you earned her. You have to learn to love things that you don't love. I have learned to love having a giant tripod and talking in front of a camera with a bunch of strangers all completely alone. I don't care anymore. Jokes aside about with the whole girl stuff. Jokes aside though, but that is a very big part. And that pushing yourself to the absolute limit is like key to success and growth. You don't just bench press for the sake of bench pressing. You have to do it hard. The idea is you do go all the way down. This exercise is a muscle builder and a strength gainer. Bench press, make sure do this with your back. Just push your elbows back. Right? That will contract your shoulders, blah, blah, blah. Basically, this will lighten the weight a little bit. It will make it easier for you to lift it. You're not cheating, obviously, because it's still legit, but that is my little extra tip with this exercise in particular, but the whole mentality thing applies to your workout journey. Next up, we have the incline dumbbell bench press to target a little bit more of the upper chest part, a part that is often very much overlooked by beginners, which is a big mistake. Lie down and press the dumbbells up. But unlike the barbell, you can bring your arms a little bit closer and get a little extra squeeze in your chest, which is something that people overlook. Half the times, they bench like this. Do you see what I'm doing? When you want to go up, make sure you go all the way. Almost, you don't have to touch the dumbbells. Like don't do this and bounce. That is also something dumb I see. Like that's also pretty stupid. Just go shy from touching with the dumbbells, about like this. And then when you get too fatigued, then do some half reps. So the 2 tips for the dumbbell incline bench is, this is what you want to do with the dumbbell bench press. You want to go up, touch. Because when you start running out of strength, there's a mistake that I also notice is people just drop the weight. Right? You can half rep. This is one of those exercises that it's okay to half rep. You're trying to make gains here. Nearly touch the dumbbells with each other, but don't actually touch and bounce them. Nearly touch the dumbbells so you get the full range of motion. That little extra push with the chest And that will go a long way. Every little thing goes a long way. That's pretty simple. Now let's move on to the third exercise. So the next exercise is the plate-loaded bench press. So what you want to do is just simply, you can just also read the instructions on the machine as well, but simply grip the machine and press all the way. Now, a mistake that I see a lot of people doing is a half rep, a speed rep isn't good. You really are like destroying your gains. They do that for the entire set. So you grab the machine, have some controlled breathing, and push nice and slow, hold, down, press slowly, go down, 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 about to nearly where it touches. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but right about there. Push back up nice and slow. When people say how much you bench, they mean a flat barbell bench press. Not this. When you can no longer press all the way through, now you start half repping. Just like the dumbbell incline bench, now it's okay for you to start half repping like this. So this is how you get the maximum amount of tension in your chest. And tension means pain. You're not always gonna hurt every time, but for the in general sense of purposes, just say the pain is good. The pain on your muscles, of course. Before any science YouTubers say, oh, the pain is so bad for you, what if it's on your low back? Before I get, now, and of course, if this was the version where you lie down, it's exactly the same thing. This is the seated alternative. I just prefer the lying down version of this, but if your gym doesn't have it, then this is a perfect alternative. What? You didn't think this entire workout was just going to be pressing over and over again, was it? This is where we cross our arms between our body. In this particular version, I call it the best version, it's called the cable cross. There are many versions of this exercise, and people always ask, oh, which version should I do it? Sometimes I see people going from up, the middle, below, and the answer is pretty simple. All three. So what you do is you want to set up a bunch of cables like this, and go down all the way and cross your arms. A big mistake that I see on people doing is this, and they feel it in their chest, so they think that they're doing a good job, but they're losing their gains by doing this. Out of all the full range of motion exercises, this is the most important one. It's called the cable cross for a reason. And now what I'm about to do here, now this is called a superset. So a superset is when you do multiple exercises in a row. And again, cross all the way through. You will feel the difference. You feel a contraction here, you feel it? You will make so much more chest gains. Oh. One more. And cross. Then you go to the bottom, and then you go all the way through. Not this, this. More. Oh, dang, even I couldn't fully cross it every time, but this was just a simple demo. But remember, going from this to this, or even from this to this. So the biggest tip I could tell you on growing your chest is 1, make sure you develop a pain fetish, and 2, make sure you go all the way through. When you're too weak to keep lifting, make sure to half rep before you can no longer half rep, then drop the weight. And when doing flies, make sure you cross your arms all the way through. So that is my guide and my tips on how to grow your chest and how to grow them fast. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and please subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram. And also make sure to check out my posts and shorts. I've started uploading shorts, and I've started doing posts on YouTube. I may add some updates there and there, and maybe I'll do short exclusives on the shorts portion of the channel. So make sure to check that out. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. Subscribe, leave down your comments down below. Let me know if you guys, what else you might want to see. And yeah, see you guys next time.